Well, hello once again, everybody. It's your boy Jingles Roscoe once again with another speed drawing. Today, I decided to draw my most favoritist comic book character of all time, Venom. Here we go. So this is pretty exciting, I think. I've mentioned it before on my DeviantArt a few years ago. I haven't brought it up in a speed drawing yet because I haven't drawn Venom in a speed drawing before, but Venom is my most favoritist comic book character of all time. I recorded this just like the day after the Tom Hardy Venom trailer dropped for the new movie, and I got a couple things I guess I could say about it. But first, I'd just like to just talk about Venom and the character just in general, really quick. First of all, I've drawn Venom before, and I put him up on DeviantArt a few years ago. I was 3 years ago when I drew him, and here's the drawing right here. I was never really happy with how that picture turned out. I was talking with my roommate Josh about it after I'd finished this drawing that I'm working on right here. This was before I really started doing some real research into human anatomy and stuff like that to really start getting actually better at drawing human-esque or human-like characters. And Venom has always been a character that has been difficult for me to do because I mentioned it in one of my other videos, I've never really drawn super buff or fit characters. It's not the type of characters that I would usually draw back in the day, but I've been really trying to improve a lot more on my anatomy and stuff. And since the Venom trailer dropped, I was like, oh, you know what? I could draw Venom again. That'd be fun. And this drawing is, I have to say, way better than that old drawing that I did. It's really interesting to see how much of an improvement that there can be when you actually put forth effort and stuff into trying to get better as an artist. And it was good for me, and I was surprised to see the posing and stuff for this drawing that I did is similar to the old one, but it's way better in the anatomy and stuff like that. This head I wasn't happy with, and so I got rid of it. And I did this over the course of a couple days. I started drawing before, and then I came back to it again a couple days afterwards. But I went to work, and it happened to be a slow day at work. I worked at a grocery store, and while I was there, I found some extra pieces of paper that were just kind of hanging around. I do this from time to time, and I tried drawing up different heads and stuff for this Venom pick, and to kind of help me kind of get a better idea of what I wanted for the final pick. And this is closer to what I ended up closer to what I wanted. And I looked up a lot more references and stuff for Venom. And I think one of the big problems that I had with the old picture was that I just didn't really look up references or anything like that for Venom. And that's why it ended up looking not so great. And that's also because I never really practiced much on anatomy and stuff like that. But I've been practicing a lot more lately, and doing more research and just trying to get better. And when you can see that kind of improvement happen, it's really encouraging as an artist, because then you're like, okay, I'm actually getting better at this kind of stuff. And then it makes you want to draw more, and then you want to get better more, and then you'll continue to improve. It's a great feeling, and it's something that I encourage people to definitely try out, especially if you're still like a more of a beginner artist and stuff like that, and you are like you're looking at your own drawings and you're comparing yourself to other artists that you respect and see online, or wherever, in comics, in manga, in like whatever it is that you're looking at art on the Tumblr or Instagrams, and you're comparing yourself to them. They're usually going to be artists that have been drawing for a very long time, and like it's better to try and compare your stuff to yourself. That will then give yourself more encouragement, and you'll see your own artwork improving over time. And definitely also don't forget to try and like set aside time to just focus on the things that you need to improve on. For me at the moment, it's been just like anatomy and stuff like that, and trying to draw it in a more appealing way and making it look better, and doing the research and putting forth the practice and stuff like that has super improved my anatomy. Like as I mentioned before, my old drawing like of Venom that I did, I looked at it right after I got done making it, and I was just like, I don't really like the way this turned out. But I wasn't really sure why. I knew it had to do with the anatomy somehow, but I didn't know what I did wrong to try and fix it. And when you do like research and you look at actual human anatomy and you do that kind of stuff, you can see the mistakes that you made and where to improve on them. And so, a few years of trying to improve, and like there's a definite improvement that I can see for myself, and for you it might be something to just kind of work on here and there, and then try and improve over time. And yeah, it's just a little something to like just keep in mind when you want to, if you want to improve as an artist. If you are already in the position that you're completely happy with like the level of skill you have as an artist, then don't even worry about trying to improve, because if you're happy where you are, then why bother? But most artists, I would say, usually want to continue to improve somehow. And so like improving as an artist is going to be like a constant thing for most people. It's not the case for everybody, obviously, but improvement is a goal for me, and so I'm going to continue to try and work on the things that I am not 100% happy with. But character anatomy is getting closer to where I want it to be. It's still not perfect. I don't think it's ever going to be perfect, but it's getting there. But yeah, Venom. Venom is a favorite character of mine. I was talking about in just being a better artist in general. Completely forgot to talk about Venom. Don't have much time left, but Venom's my favorite comic book character. I blame the 90s Spider-Man cartoon for that, because I really liked the way that they portrayed Venom. He's like inherently kind of got a really super scary design, which as a kid I probably would have been a lot more afraid of. But the people that made the cartoon were smart enough to soften him up with like goofy traits and making him scary but also goofy. And it's the kind of Venom that I really love. And I mean, scary Venom can be fun if written in the right way, but goofy Venom I think I'll always love most of all. But there you go. There's the finished Venom for you. And for funsies, I'll go ahead and just have like a comparison here at the end of the two Venoms, the this year and the last one that I did, so you can kind of see the improvement yourself. And yeah, I feel like my approach to drawing both of the Venoms that I drew was pretty much the same, except with more knowledge of how anatomy works. There's a major difference in the general look of both of them. But yeah, thanks a bunch for watching. This is kind of a shorter video. I actually drew this pretty quickly, so I'm gonna hope to have another one as quickly as I can for you. I got some more amazing ideas that I'm hoping to crunch out here pretty quickly. But thanks a bunch for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye bye.